If tomorrow all things are gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend us till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Hey, good night, good evening, good afternoon, whatever else you're right. What are you holding up?
It's a little flag, USA,
Okay.
red, white, and blue, made out of safety pins with little tiny, tiny beads.
Oh, look at that. I can see that
Nice.
now. That's pretty cool. Where'd you
Very
grab that?
nice.
I've had it for years. I don't remember where I got it. It's
Very
here in
cool.
my desk. It's in my desk drawer, and I heard the song playing. I said, "Oh, let me pull out my little flag."
There you go.
Very
know,
nice.
You weren't on the last podcast. We were talking about certain things that you keep on your person, with like your hunting gear. We were talking about. I got
I
saint.
thought you meant other things. Oh,
No,
okay.
no. I got like saints from my mother, my grandmother, my aunt, people that aren't with us no more. But
My mother-in-law.
my one aunt, yeah, Jeanette. My one aunt gave me I forgot it was St. Peter, one of the little saints, but she always kept it on a safety pin. And she said, if you lose the saint, the safety pin will always keep you safe. So
Yeah.
everything that I do, if I'm doing something, if I got to give a speech or something, if I'm doing a cooking demonstration or one of my cooking classes, I always put a safety pin on the inside of whatever shirt I'm wearing, just as like a little mindset to keep me safe.
Oh.
So
Yeah, I
but,
still have the little round ball compass with the pin on it that Moose gave me.
I have
yeah,
one of them.
I think we
Sure.
all have ours.
And I got one now too, because we
I got
found one
it.
cleaning the
Yeah,
house.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
So I
We
have
were
that
decluttering the joint.
in one of my hunting gear.
Frank,
Yeah.
do you remember when we got the ones? They were like
Brass.
compass that like little not hourglass, like little micro, like what do you call it? Like I can't think of the word
Spit it
now.
out. Spit it out, Lou.
Magnifying glass. It was like a little magnifying. In case you had to make a fire,
Yes.
it was like a little brass thing. We got them like
Yes.
years ago.
Yeah.
I got one of those. I got grandpa.
Yeah, it looked like a little compact, actually.
Right. It's a little exactly.
That thing ain't worth the fuck though. Excuse my language.
Whoa, listen.
You get it close to your barrel of your gun, you're walking north for 3 days, and you.
Yeah.
It's more of the aesthetics that we have it for a lot of years, and it's
No,
on
I
your
agree,
person.
I
That's what you started out talking
I
about.
agree. Listen, Frankie and I had one of them little handheld GPS things. Actually, Bob Heineman bought it for me. I forgot. I think we were at Cabela's, and he's like, "This is great. This is great." He had his Cabela's point, so he buys me this thing. I download it. I do the area that Frankie and I hunt in Pennsylvania. Frankie and his two boys and I, we go up the hill. We got so freaking lost. We came out. We were like 3 miles from the truck. I tossed that thing in the river.
Yeah, we had to send G.I. Joe. Anthony
Yeah.
was the best shape. Go find the truck, bring it to us.
He had a jog to get the truck. Come back like a half hour later.
Oh.
What's going on, dude? What happened to you? Oh, good times. Good times.
And anybody that tells you they never got lost is full of shit.
I'm lost right now.
Are you kidding me? I get
lost
lost
right
behind our house.
I don't know what day it is. I don't know where I am.
That's a good thing when you're retired. That's a good thing. You're not supposed to know what day it is. Take it as it comes.
That's
Exactly. We had a guy, I don't know if you remember, I'm not going to mention any names, but we had a guy a couple of years ago, got lost behind a house upstate, and he kept going. He goes, whistle. So I kept grabbing my walkie-talkie and going into the walkie-talkie. He got so pissed. He told me he was like 75 yards from me. I'm watching him behind the tree. He was like wigging out. We let him suffer for a little bit, but he kind of got like a little, he needed a Snickers at the end of the day. I'll leave it at that. But
Yeah.
we always have fun with stuff like that.
Good times.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Good time. So Got a couple of cool topics tonight. I don't know if you guys got a chance to glance at the emails, but I know one of the big things that's up now, and I keep seeing it on my Instagram account and on a lot of YouTube and stuff like that. It keeps popping up is antler shed hunting, and I never really went hunting on purpose for sheds. Just walking out, or going for a walk into the woods and stuff, and then you stumble upon some antlers and stuff like that. But I think it's pretty cool. A lot of these people are posting some pretty, like 200 class deer and stuff like that.
Yeah, I saw a lot of them. Paul, you can make antler shed traps.
Oh yeah.
You cut a 5-gallon bucket in half, and you put corn in it. And as they bend down to eat it, they knock their antlers off because they're soft. Right. They're coming off now.
Well, you got to put. They
You
recommend
can put them all over the place on property, like you lease, hunt, or whatever. And as they go to eat the corn, as they go lower to the bucket, they knocks them off.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with that, Lou, because in some states or some counties, actually, it's illegal to bait for antlers.
Okay, that I did not know, but I'll believe anything.
I'm making this up as I go along.
Okay,
it sounded convincing.
It sounded good.
It sounded good. Listen, there was a guy in Kansas. They said the deer had potential to be like 215 or better. I think it scored like a 202 or something.
Wow.
One of his water tanks where the cows go to drink water, and that's what happened when he went down. His antlers were so big, his antlers touched the other side, and they got knocked off.
Sure.
By the tank, like you're saying, though.
Yeah, and a big trophy, believe it or not, is to find a matching pair. Not just a half, because I have a really nice shed. I'll show you later. I have a really nice half of a 10 I found by Zeke's house.
Yeah, I found halves. I never found a full.
No, I never found a full pair. I found halves. You're right. I found a 6.
Drop one here. The other one might be 100 yards away. It could be half a mile away.
Yeah, I found half of a 6 and half of a 10. Is the only thing I ever found like that in the woods.
A lot of fun doing that. I mean,
absolutely.
You got to be into walking. That's what it's all about. You got to walk and look through the woods. That's it.
That's exactly right.
It's not always, you're not always going to find them where they normally rub earlier in the season. Because they're falling off when they're ready to fall off. It could be they bucket into a tree. It could be into a bucket, like you said. Yeah. You don't know when it's going to happen, and usually that does happen somewhere in February. Yeah, thereabouts.
And normally you need no snow on the ground, you know what I'm saying? So you can see them against the brown and green and whatever.
Yeah, you got Frankie and I got and Paul, we got a guy from our club in Pennsylvania. He told me they use fishing line. So what they do is they make a webbing out of fishing line and they put a line of corn on the floor. And when it goes down, it hits that monofilm and it knocks the antlers right off right there.
That'll work, sure.
I mean, there's a method for everything. I sent Mike a picture. Mike, I don't know if you got that email I sent out.
You just sent it now, Andrew?
Yeah, I sent it maybe about a minute ago. There's a picture of that Kansas deer. The guy had it mounted. The thing is pretty impressive.
Yeah, it came over as a Word document. Is that?
Click on the Word doc and the picture should be in there.
Okay.
I'm not the most sophisticated when it comes to this email stuff. You think I'd be on top of it?
At least you didn't fax it over.
Give me a minute. I'll go downstairs.
You know me. I'm computer illiterate.
I'm bad.
We make it work, though.
I was surprised I got on tonight.
I tell you what, Lou was on at like 4:30.
I was on about 20 minutes before everybody. I was dying to get on.
Oh, I was sitting here.
Figured out how to use it.
Waiting to click into the studio. I was sitting here waiting for the time. That was it.
Okay. Well, listen, everything's good. We're here now. That's the main thing. Lewis got on. Lewis did one of those scenes from like a movie. You can hear people in the next room talking. He did like what my mother did a Sophie. Shut up. And like that, the sound went off. But everything is good, man. I went out 2 weeks ago when we were talking about antler sheds, and I went out to Otis Pike, and I just parked my car and I walked around a little bit. I didn't see anything. I mean, that's one of those things. If you're looking, unless you got a big buck in your backyard like where you are, Frankie, and you know a roundabout area where that deer is every day. I was looking. I mean, to go out in a big piece of land and go look, it's like finding a needle in a haystack. I think you got better odds of hitting a scratch off or something. That's my opinion, but
I had 17 deer in the backyard this morning.
Nice.
At one time. Nothing with horns, naturally. I haven't seen anything with horns in a while.
You still got that messed up deer with the broken leg, or he's not around no more?
Oh, I haven't seen it in a long time. I did say, I tell you though, the last couple of times I saw it, it's like the thing was healing up. As bad as it was walking on it.
Really?
Without the limp that it had, it was hanging dead. When the first times I've seen it, where it looked like the leg should have been amputated. That's how badly it was broken. Like it looked like a compound fracture that was coming out of the skin. I don't know how.
There he is.
Oh wow!
There goes that deer.
That's some rack.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's 1 foot G2s there. They're really high.
Yeah.
Wow. You could play ring toss on that.
Yeah, those are tremendous.
So that was it.
Anyway, that deer, the last couple of times I seen it, it was actually putting weight on that leg and using it.
That's good though.
I was resilient. I had no idea how it was doing that, but it did it.
That's pretty cool.
Any bears? See any bears?
Not yet. No, probably come toward April or something, you'll start seeing bears around.
Jeff Richter.
What's up, Jeff?
Richter. Hi, Jeff.
The cable guy. Things not to do when you're wearing things not to do when you're wearing a bright red jacket. Actually, Jeff was helping me out.
Fight a bull?
Yeah, I know we were talking about doing a NASCAR track. We wanted to set up a tailgate party and start handing out some product and stuff like that, give some T-shirts away and stuff. Jeff was helping me out with Dover. I think Dover would be a little bit more doable for us.
Oh, it's close.
Well, it's close, and before we jump in the ocean, you got to go in the kiddie pool, Lou. I know you want to do Daytona, but we can work our way up to Daytona.
Okay.
So Jeff's been sending me dates for Dover. I think you sent me a date for Richmond, but he sent
Richmond. Richmond is the week before Dover.
Yeah. So we got to get that going. We'll get that going soon enough within the next week or so. If we do Dover, which is good because I'm going to be down there. I took a turkey hunting trip when I was down there the last time. So I'll be down there Friday, Saturday. So I'll be down there the whole weekend. So let me know whatever we want to do. I got no problem. We can RV it there, or we could just get a hotel and go. Whatever you guys want to do, we'll make it work. So we got to make plans within the next couple of weeks, though.
Yeah, because you got to get tickets, or
we got to get tickets. You got to make it happen.
I have all the
Don't do
information.
Daytona, way too damn crowded. All right, what do you recommend, Jeff? Lou likes Daytona. Why do you like Daytona, Lou?
Daytona's the best race. That's the biggest race. That's the Super Bowl, which they have first rather than last.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'd like to go to Talladega, but that's in Alabama. It's another far trip.
Yeah. Richmond and Dover. All right.
There you go.
And listen, I've been to Dover with Jeff, Paul, and another friend of ours, Rob, and I had a good time. That was really good.
Yeah, we went to Dover. Dover was great.
No, Richmond. We went to Richmond.
Oh, I went to Dover.
Lou's been there with Ben, right? Ben Dover, right?
I said Pocono too, Jeff.
Pocono is a super speedway. It's 2.5 mile track. It's a big track. It's nice.
Oh.
So
the other one's a 1 mile track. They're small tracks, short tracks.
Listen, we're gonna have fun no matter where we go. We have fun if we're gonna go watch the cars race in Frankie's backyard.
Whenever you're ready.
Just how we roll.
Yeah, they have some trees in their way, but it would be interesting.
That's all right. We'll bet on the car on the outside. So Lewis and I were talking the other morning. We were talking about, they say the $100 bill, like the 50 is the new 60 or 60 is the new 50 with somebody's age, however they make the reference. They're saying the $100 bill 20. Is the new 20 is what they were saying. I heard it on the radio, and then people are making, some silly posts on the internet and stuff like that. But Lewis
that's why you got to buy silver and gold.
That's it. But we were talking about how things are just not what they used to be. Lou kind of went on his little bit of a rant. I don't know. I think we're a PG-13 type of podcast. I don't want to get into a triple X on what Lewis was making references to, but just by going to the way of the groceries, I mean, chop meat's up, everything in the store is up. I went the other day to go find pastina. My wife wanted to make for soup macaroni. All the pasta's gone, and then the kid in the store is telling me that, and I hate to get on the topic. He goes, "Well, that's because Ukraine is one of the largest supplier of flour and wheat in the world. That's why there's no pasta on the shelves." And I was like,
What?
Well, and that's why you're stocking shelves for a living. But
Yeah.
you know, I try to be polite and stuff like that. But I think people.
Well,
are
soon they're going to
prepared.
stop making it, or they're going to call it something different anyway. I don't know if you could call it Pastina anymore because I think that was one of the names of the kids on the Little Rascals. He didn't make the show, but it's still the same.
I think our great grandmother, had a dog named Pastina or something like
Yeah,
that.
speaking of grandparents, well, anyway, your father. Happy birthday, Willie, a couple days ago. 83, Louis.
Oh, wow.
86.
86.
86 he is.
86. I keep saying
Yeah.
83. That's my mother.
86, yeah.
Yeah, my mother.
Your
will
mom's
be
83.
83, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
your
She'll be
mom's
in May.
like,
May, she'll be 83.
yeah, she's like a day off from Nick's birthday because I know
Your
we usually
birthday's
go down
coming
to
up,
the
ain't it?
lake.
Coming up in a couple of weeks.
May.
May.
It's like right around Labor Day weekend. 26th of May.
She's
Yep.
the day before
My
Nick.
mother-in-law
Nick's birthday.
Nona is going to be 80 this year.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna
nice.
have a party for Nona.
Yeah.
When's her birthday, Paul?
I think it's sometime in June.
Oh, we gotta.
She's going to slow down on raking the forest this year.
We got a couple
Yes.
good birthdays this month. We got Frankie's birthdays coming up this month. We got Regina, his wife's, her birthday's this month.
Her
We
birthday's
got,
the 9th. Coming up in a few
yeah.
days, in 7 days.
Yeah, Giacomo's got a birthday
My
this month.
sister Diane's in 2 days, the 4th.
There you go. Chris got a birthday at the end of the month.
My granddaughter,
nice.
Anna Ray,
Anna Ray.
14th.
Yeah. We got a lot of
A lot
people
of
this month.
Marches. Howard Cosell, March 25th, same day
Yeah.
as me.
Well, and so's
May
Boy George
rest
has
in
the
peace.
same birthday as you, Frank.
Oh,
Boy George.
Boy George
Boy
has the same
George.
birthday as
oh,
you.
nice. One of my favorites.
Gee,
actually.
wow.
Yeah.
One of my favorites.
Yeah, do you really want to lick it? Yeah. Yeah.
He'll tumble for you, Frank.
He's like a real pot sticker. Yeah.
Oh God,
Boy George.
He's laughing all the way to the bank. That's okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, you got to see what I did the other day. I almost cried. You get a kick out of this. I went a few days back. Last week, I had bought like $20 worth of scratch offs. I scratched them. I won a few bucks. I didn't go take the money. I go back and I get more tickets. I had like 40 something dollars. I bought like $40 worth of tickets with the winnings. Scratched them. I won more money. And make a long story shorter, I ended up with $85 worth of tickets because I had won that and I didn't take the cash. I just got more tickets. I bought like one $10 one, maybe 10 $5 ones, mixed them up. Anyway, I'm on this one ticket and Regina's sitting next to me at the kitchen table and I'm scratching it. And you know how you scratch the winning numbers first? There's like 5 of them across the top. I scratched the first one, 1, 2, 3, and 4, whatever the numbers were. I'm scratching the whole ticket. I got maybe 3 scratches left. I scratched down here, and it's 1. I said, all right, cool. Let me see what I won. I start scratching it. I see a 2. I see a 5. I said, oh, good. I won $25. I keep scratching it. There's a shitload of zeros after it. $250,000. I just throw the ticket down on the table in front of me, and I look at my wife like this with a sick look on my face. And she goes, what's the matter? I said, I'm about to have a heart attack. And I look back at the ticket, and I'm checking, and I'm looking. Am I seeing this right, or am I just old, and I don't know what I'm doing? Make a long story short again, that first number I scratched up top, that 1, I didn't go over far enough. It was an 11.
No.
It was an 11. I almost cried.
Oh. That would
I
be
was
nice.
sick to my stomach. I swear I just won $250,000. I'm like, no, I don't have that kind of luck. And I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at her, and I'm telling you, I almost cried.
Frankie, that was karma. That was karma kicking the ass from what the great lotto trick what you did to your wife.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Oh, with
years
her father?
ago.
Yeah.
Years ago. Frankie calls
Yeah,
his
she used to
father.
always call her father,
Yeah.
like, I think for the Saturday Night Lotto, the 6 number. I don't think it was Powerball back then because it was a long time ago. But you'd win like $5-10 million, whatever it was. So she used to always call her father Sunday morning because he used to play religiously for the numbers from Saturday night. I called him ahead of time and I told him her numbers. So when she called him Saturday morning, he was reading off the numbers one by one. And she's like, I got that one. I got that one.
Oh.
She's got them all. She's like running around screaming. Ah! and I'm laughing naturally.
Cursing out a
Yeah.
boss, quitting a job.
Yeah, that didn't go over too well afterwards.
That's a
I think
great
I'm still
story.
paying for that. I don't know.
You killed somebody that way.
But anyway, yeah, that is karma. Then I guess you're right.
You kind of got a little kick in the ass on that one.
Yeah.
You know, we I think
All
we're
right.
we're almost at we're at the end of whatever hunting season's coming around. I think March ends coyote season, to get back on a little bit of a hunting topic. Predator ends, and then we got a solid month before
Turkey.
for New York turkey. I mean, the Pennsylvania turkey opens up in April and stuff like that.
Yeah, out here it's April, a certain time in April also.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I know we got the Bob Heineman Pheasant Classic that's coming up March 27th. We got that. I was at the printer today. I approved the hats. So we're gonna get a hat. I got his name and everything on the back, and then I was telling Louis I put Semper Paratus because always ready. You know, I think that was Bob's 100%, because when you needed a 62-inch leather shoelaces, Bob's like, hold on, I got 3 pairs in my glove box. You know, if you needed one of them square 6-volt batteries, he had one in the trunk of the car. So he was always he was more of a Boy Scout than
Yeah, he probably had eight in the car.
Yeah,
Like when he needed boots, he had 4 pair.
Yeah.
And when his boots exploded that time, we made fun of him.
I rotted, but he had them.
Yeah, he had that pair. He had that. I got another pair. They're in the back. You know, so. But that's coming up. I got Sunday. I got that breast cancer. They're doing a 500 duck release. I'm doing a breast cancer shoot out in Long Island. Actually, Saturday I have. I donated a wild game party for 6 to 8 people, and I got to do it this weekend at somebody's house. So the guy is. We're doing it for a bunch of people. I got a pretty decent menu, similar to like the menu we do, Frank, Paul, when we do our game dinner. Yeah. I'm making that Egyptian goulash with the filo dough. I'm doing a riff on chicken palm. I was telling Frankie about this one. So I'm making pheasant meatballs, and then I'm going to fry them how you fry your regular meatballs. And then I'll do them ahead of time. Then the day I serve them, I'm going to flour them, egg, and breadcrumb them. And then I'm going to fry the meatballs in breadcrumb. And then you put that on like a little slider roll with some sauce and some Parmesan cheese and stuff like that. And you throw it under the broiler. So,
sounds good.
We'll try that recipe out. And
video it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to shoot some video as much as they'll allow me to do some things and stuff like that. And I'm doing those. Frank, you weren't on the last podcast, so we did can't mention any company names, but we did a tribute to Louis the Cake Lord. So I made those little donut hole sliders I made with some of the pigs that we got. The wild boars we got. I made some pulled pork out of that, and I put that on there. So I'm going to make those, and I'm going to make little ones with. I got some venison pastrami that's done. I'm going to probably throw it on a smoker Friday, and I'm going to make little like Reubens with them. So I'll send you guys some pictures and stuff like that. And I've been playing around with the venison pastrami all week. I came up with pastrami tacos, which I had some help from some of Nick's friends because those are that's my taste testers. So we were talking about what to put on it, sauerkraut, coleslaw, something like that. So Frank refrained from anything here. So we came up with a broccoli slaw. A broccoli slaw.
A Richie slaw. Yeah, okay.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no is right. That was perfect. Oh, no.
As everything goes silent.
Oh, God. I'm glad he said it.
So I do a broccoli. Yeah, well, there you go. I do a broccoli slaw with a little bit of I rendered down some bacon. I used some bacon grease and stuff like that. And I kind of mixed it up a little bit. I put like a spicy Thousand Island in there. And then I shredded up some Swiss cheese and some pepper jack cheese. Actually, it was habanero jack cheese, a little freaking hot for my taste, but it was good. It came out really good. So
sounds good.
Well,
that's funny because that guy I was speaking of before, when I heard, oh no. Anyway, he uses bacon grease when he goes on a broccoli attack.
A broccoli hunt.
Yeah, that's part of his all kit.
He goes shed hunting too.
Yes, he does.
Underwear
Yes,
shed.
he does. Yeah. He's been known to rub too. But anyway, before we get too crazy here,
Mike, can we get a picture of Captain Kangaroo when you get a chance?
I'm gonna cry.
Kangaroo. There
Oh,
he is.
Jesus Christmas!
And
There
there's a
he is.
picture too.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Oh,
Last week I took out some nice. What did I take out? Some venison steaks out of the freezer from my deer from this season, and I let them thaw out in a Ziploc with some Worcestershire sauce and a little bit of teriyaki. And last night, was it last night? Yeah, I think it was last night. I made them in a cast iron skillet. And the only thing what I did was I just put I drizzled a little bit of oil in the bottom of the skillet. It's one of them skillets with the ribs, so it's not actually sitting in the oil, And I use this oil. If you ever get a chance, you gotta get this and try it. Girl in Florida, from the condo we were at, she told me about it. You know the store Wegmans?
yep.
Yeah.
It's food, food store. Anyway, it's their own brand. They sell this what they call basting oil. And it's a beautiful oil. It's got garlic flavoring, and it's got all kinds of, I don't know, it looks like grass in there. I have no idea what it is, but it tastes good. But anyway, I used a little bit of that, great flavor. And then as it was almost done, I sprinkled a lot of the seasoning, everything but the bagel
Oh, there you go.
on top. And then I sliced it, and I used on a ciabatta roll. I made us like sliced steak sandwiches. Oh
Nice.
my God, was it good?
Sounds good.
Every time we come off this show, I'm freaking hungry. That's already starting. That sounds good. Frank, any I know we spoke the other day, but any
Firehouse? No, haven't heard anything.
nothing enough. All right. Yeah, we're trying to come up with a date for a game dinner. I'm gonna say we should maybe September, maybe like we do late September or maybe the first weekend in October or something like that, because that'll at least allow us some time to sell some tickets and stuff like that. Or August. I mean, whatever.
Right.
Listen,
First,
I'm
we
open
have
for
to see
anything.
if the place is available to us, and once we know that, then we can come up with a date and we'll take it from there.
Fair enough. Yeah, that would definitely.
And then we just have to get Gerard to bring our
the deer.
meat forward so we could finish processing that.
Yes.
He's bringing his friend.
What's that?
He's bringing his friend, the Jolly Rancher.
No.
No. Donnie Dark, whatever's. Yeah, no, I don't think so.
No, thank you. No, thank you, Gerard. If you're listening,
He's an unwanted entity.
yeah, Gerard, go get help.
No, that's what nightmares are made of.
Absolutely.
Except to Gerard.
Well, that goes back to the topic. Things aren't what they used to be anymore.
Some things Gerard calls a dreamboat, we call a shipwreck.
It's like a 10-car pileup on I-78.
Yeah, yep. Things going all the wrong tailpipes. Yeah.
Absolutely. So what's the next topic?
Louis, you changing it? Oh no.
No. I'm not changing it. You want to stay on task. You reminded me about 10 times today. We got to stay on task. Got to keep it interesting. I said, okay.
We are keeping it interesting. As soon as you mentioned,
I'm interested. As soon as I'm not interested, I'm going to say goodnight.
As soon as you mention them, Gerard, you get all panicky and you look at them off. But I said in one of the earlier podcasts, I'm looking at that same AR-10 that Frankie got. So I'm more ready to rock and roll. 308, same gun I'm getting.
No, it's all about AR-10, meaning an AR-10 is normally a semi in 308. You want to make a chassis rifle, you're talking about that's a bolt.
Frank, you want to take the topic over, please?
I'm scared.
Go.
I'm scared. He might very well be right because
I know I'm right.
I call it an AR-10, but he is right about it being an auto. I still call it that. What they call it from Uintah, the manufacturer, is I believe they call it a UPR or a UP10, something like that. They gave it its own title. But yes, he's correct. An AR-10 is actually an auto, semi-auto, I should say.
Semi-auto, yeah. It's usually the heavy metal guns are called 308.
Right. Bigger frame AR-10 is the semi-auto. AR-10 308 or in 6.5 Creedmoor or
correct.
One of the
300 Blackout.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But yes, but it's a great gun. It's a lovely gun. I love it.
Yeah, so how they advertise it on their website is as an AR-10 bolt action gun 308. So that's my next purchase.
Right.
That's what I'm getting. Frankie and I are getting into that.
It's an awesome. I can't wait to shoot long range with it.
Yeah,
I'm really looking forward to doing that this spring.
Yeah, so we got that range that we're gonna join over in
up in Great Bend.
Great Bend, there you go. So we'll be out there, but and then there's another gun that I like. I test shot at the house during hunting season that one of Nick's friends Massimo bought was the Savage Access 2 was it Compact 2?
Yes, I believe so.
It was a Savage Access 2 XP Compact in 350 Legend, which I was very impressed with the gun, and I was very impressed with the caliber. But for a gun combo out of the box, once the gun was all sighted in, that's 50 yards. We were hitting the same hole with that. Ammo is readily available at the stores. One of the last podcasts we were talking about, buying ammo, and
it's not awfully expensive either.
No, it's not. It's still in the mid 20s a box, where 308, 3006, jumped up to like $40 a box.
Very expensive.
Lewis knows was mentioned. Was that straight? Would you say it was a straight wall?
It's a straight wall case, yeah.
Yeah, straight wall casing, and they made it for like certain areas where a lot of states have shotgun hunting, and they made this caliber.
You can use rifles that have a straight wall case.
Yeah, so they made like Ohio is one of the big states like that, and a lot of the Midwest.
Indiana, some of there's a few states that are like that, where they can only use straight wall cases. You can't use.
What's the reason? What's the reason for that, Lou? Why would they put that into law?
Distance. I don't believe they had the distance like an 06 and some of the other ones.
Okay. All right. So they have more flat lands or whatever, so they don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay. They don't want it to fly as long.
Well, I believe, I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to really research it. But a lot of those straight wall cases are actually pistol powder.
Like a 45 long Colt.
It's like a big pistol cartridge. So it's really not a rifle round. You follow what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like a hybrid.
Even 357. It's a straight, right?
Well, right, but it's a pistol cartridge, right? Or 44 Magnum, or 444. They're like,
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was impressed with it.
That's the AR-10.
It's a bolt action AR-10. See it?
The UP-10.
Well, that's what we were saying. But what you would tell. You see how on the bottom is a UPR-10 is there
6.5 Creedmoor.
That's that model, yeah.
Well, that's that one. That you could get it in a wide variety of calibers. I chose the 308, readily available. Could use it in other guns you have now.
It's really good, and you can get it in a large amount of different tip weights. Yes. Bullet grain, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, you guys probably can't tell from the fuzziness on there, but remember that friggin' sickle, whatever the hell that they call a skin tag I had hanging for years over here on my eye? It's gone.
That like boar's head baloney had hanging over your face?
Yeah, it's gone.
There you go. Look at that. You look handsome. You look a lot younger, Frank.
I guess that's what my wife told me. I got to get a girlfriend now, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, God. Scary.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, that's right. We'll have none of that.
Yeah. Anyway, it's gone. If I would have known it was that easy, I would have just did it years ago. It was insane. It was how easy.
Did you freeze it? You put that little nitrogen?
I went to the dermatologist.
Oh, he did it. Okay.
And he did. He just gave me a little needle there, a Novocaine. A few seconds later, he
Slice
just
off.
snip. He goes, "You want to take it with you? You want to take it home?" I said, "No, throw it out." I had it long enough. It's your turn.
I had it long enough.
Yeah.
You gonna miss it?
So, I don't miss it. I love it that it's gone.
Good. That's a good thing.
Beautiful.
That's a good thing. Talking about the original Oh No, he ran that what do you want to call it? A cull hunt in the community up by us.
Yes.
Frank, you have any stats on that or how successful it
not.
was?
I do not.
Would they want to take like 40, 50 deer out of there or something like that?
The original number I heard was 40. Last time I spoke to him, I thought he said 50, but I don't know if he was just jacking that up a little bit.
Or is that what he took?
I have no idea.
No, you got four per tag. You got 4 tags. You got does only.
Yeah, but I mean, who's to know? I mean, they're saying they wanted to take more, to fill the amount that they wanted gone. So let's say that was 40. I mean, if somebody, let's say you shot 4 deer, and at the end of it, or close to the end of it, they only took 25 or 30 deer. There's no reason why he couldn't give you another tag for another.
Right.
Makes sense.
Oh, I get you.
Makes sense.
License, So I don't know what the final number was. He never got back to us, because that would just be, it's not of our, in his eyes, I guess it's none of our business. I don't know. But whatever. I don't particularly think they had the right guy for the job of running that thing, but who am I to say?
Well, yeah,
We'll nominate you next year to run it. Don't worry.
No, not me. Not me. I mean, if I'm running that thing, all them deer will be taken in the first night. And naturally, the ones that
40 don't sound like a big number for the area.
No, I think they were just doing that as a test, as a pilot thing, and see how that went. And then next year, naturally, that would be added to. Because, like I said, that's not an exaggeration. I had 17 deer
in your backyard.
In my backyard this morning.
And I had pictures in Andrew's backyard, but it was over 20 deer.
I went to town, and I passed my brother Michael's house, and in the field right next to his house, there had to be another 20 deer right there.
Yeah.
That's just 2 locations in the same community.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, without that.
40 is definitely not the number they need gone. They probably need 140 gone.
That's what I was going to say. About 140 would be like a real cull number.
Right.
Yeah, they just announced. I was reading it on one of the New York State websites that they're gonna have federal marksmen come into some of the state parks on Long Island, and they're gonna come in, with night vision goggles and stuff like that, shotguns, and they're gonna take out. They want to take 180 deer as their mark. What they want to take out, and
where are they doing this, from state lands?
From state parks.
Like Canaquat, like those big parks on Long Island.
Right.
Heckscher State Park,
Sunken Meadow,
Sunken Meadow, stuff like that. And they say
you wouldn't want to, 3 o'clock in the morning. You don't want to hear boom from a 12 gauge in your backyard.
No. So I guess everybody, they'll have them on high alert as they call in. People, they'll have something.
And what are they doing? They're donating the meat to like food.
Hunters
for
all
Hungry,
the
probably one of those kind of things.
It's all going Hunters for Hungry, and then what they're going to do is they're going to allow them. They're going to have baiting areas where they're going to allow them to bait. So this way they can, they'll just be able to, I guess, shoot, 3-4 at a baiting pile. Yeah, exactly, and stuff like that. There's a couple people outraged about it. They said they should have opened it up to some archery hunters and stuff like that.
That's what I would have thought would have been a better idea.
Really could have.
It's always better to get the public involved than it is to pay professional to slaughter the deer.
Well, do it partial that way anyway. When you have archery season on Long Island in these areas, extend the season or something for these people.
You can always extend the season and exhaust all those resources before you pay somebody.
Right.
I agree.
The local sportsmen would probably welcome it because they could use the meat if they wanted to,
right.
No, I agree.
Make it part of the season.
Too. You can still do all the donations. If you're out there hunting and you get your deer, you'd have no problem shooting another 2 or 3 if you could and donate it.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. No, I agree.
There's loads of people that would love to do that, but they get into bureaucracy and all the bull crap. Let's let the professionals do it. Why the guy that was just bow hunting, all of a sudden he forgot how to hunt?
Or they always know better. Like when they let all the wolves go free in the Adirondacks, and you couldn't hunt those for like 35 years because they put a big impact on the population. Then they realized that was wrong. They reintroduced one thing and it killed another thing.
Yeah.
Right.
They were talking about on how the mayor of New York was, I guess, what were they doing with the deers in Staten Island? They were trying to.
They neutered them.
So whatever they did not work. It cost them like a ridiculous amount of money, and it just didn't work. You know,
Right.
so I
Well,
guess
first they taught them to swim.
yeah.
There's a lot of pictures. I have a lot of the Richmond Post or whatever it is,
Yeah.
with you swimming across the channel over there by the Arthur
Yeah.
Kill Waterway.
Right.
So well, listen, we'll see. You know, as I get more information on it, we'll talk about it. And you know,
Or maybe they'll start introducing some wolves into Staten
Long
Island.
Island and Staten Island.
There you go.
Yeah. Especially around the area of Staten Island University Hospital, where they got like 3,000 turkeys.
Oh, then they're nasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are
Big.
nasty. The turkeys there. They
And
come right
big
out to
too,
the car.
really big.
Yeah, I had them running after me one day on the job over there.
Lewis got a turkey in his neighborhood there.
They call him Kenny. He chased Gina's car the other day. Texas. He's going crazy.
Yeah.
I can
He's
see a
nuts.
picture of him.
He's got his own Facebook page.
Yeah.
I used to have them in the driveway. I used to have them in the driveway up here when I had the Bronco, or even the other white pickup truck. If it was nice and clean, they used to go up to the bumper and see their reflection and peck at my bumper. They thought they were fighting another bird.
You got to show me a bumper at 40 miles an hour. Let him peck that.
Yeah, well, that's somebody else's job.
So I read an article. I sent it in that little email. I don't know if you guys picked it out, but they said there was a 9,000-year-old deer camp they found in Jordan. And so what it is, or what it was, I should say, it was a natural funnel, or I should say a man-made funnel. And what they did was they chased deer and antelope down into this kill zone, and then you had the villages where they, I guess, with bow and arrows and spears and stuff like that. It was a pretty interesting article.
Oh, they had spear chuckers there ready for them?
They had the tribes there and
no.
whoever the natives to Jordan at the time or whatever.
Frankie, that's where Moose started.
They had
His first hunt.
Yeah.
right. Moose was
Moose and Uncle Dave. That's where they started.
Yeah.
and they would, you had whatever you had for the village or whatever, they would they would slaughter or hunt. They called it hunting. I mean, the more I read in the article, it was more like a slaughter fest. But they would harvest their animals, and that's how they fed the little village.
They didn't have a lot of friggin' DCNR laws and stuff back there 9,000 years ago.
No. But
There wasn't that many conservation officers to an area.
They categorized
People
that
there
as
had their own spears.
Right.
they categorized that as the first deer camp is what they did. That got dubbed as the first deer camp.
Wow.
I thought it was pretty interesting. Hold on, I got another interesting thing that we had. I got my notes are all mixed up. Oh, here we go. And I was talking to Lewis about this. Was another thing. We had they had the greatest whitetail hunters of all times, and
We weren't on the list.
we're definitely not on the list.
None of us are on the list, Frank. Don't get upset.
Right.
We're not on that list. No, they had some.
They definitely don't have as much fun as we
The
do.
only
though.
recognizable names were
They don't,
like Bill
eat, they
Jordan.
don't eat what we eat either.
Right.
They don't eat like us.
Are you kidding me?
And there's a
Excluding
difference
Gerard.
between notorious deer hunters and their guys.
I have a picture of Lou with the spear hunting.
There you go. That's me.
There you
Every
go.
boy shaved.
There you
I still
go.
have that shirt. Frankie told me I still have that shirt.
Yeah, they still have that spear too.
Still got that underwear. You said her underwear, the matching underwear.
Oh, that's the same. Yeah, that's the same
Pan
underwear.
down
he
a
wears.
little bit in the picture.
Yeah. That's that Texas Chainsaw Leatherface underwear that he wears all the
Sweaty, he
time.
takes it off, use it as a tablecloth. Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
No, thank you.
Oh boy.
But they had some hunters from like the 1600s to today. They had Chief, I don't want to butcher this, Masson from the Great River, and he was from like back when the Pilgrims came in and stuff like
What's
that.
his name?
Croissant.
Chief what?
Masson?
Oh, he's from
French-
the Fagawi
French guy?
tribe.
No, he's not from that tribe, Frank. But he was
Oh.
from whatever
From
tribe,
Cali?
you know.
From Cali?
Yeah,
Yeah, they got lost all the time. Where the
he got lost a
Fagawi?
lot of
Where the
times.
fuck are we?
Yeah, but he was like they want to call him like the original father of hunting, introducing the Pilgrims and stuff like that into like whitetail deer hunting and stuff
They
like
should
that.
they should make a statue out of him, so somebody could take it down.
Well, that's a whole.
Somebody
other
can
thing.
take it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the non
Oh boy.
the people that
Yeah.
don't like hunting, you know.
Let's chisel George Washington's face off of Mount Rushmore. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get on it tomorrow.
Exactly. You know, but they had that up to modern day. You got like guys like Bill Jordan and Michael Wydell, and they got a lot of things on there. I think me personally, I like Big Deer TV. I like Mike Hannebeck. I think he's got a lot of information, and Dr. Deer from National Whitetail Foundation. I like him.
Our friends. Don't forget our friends
Who's that?
from the drop
Hal.
zone. Hal.
Oh, Mr. Hal Schaefer. Yeah,
Hal
Hal's got
Schaefer.
he's got some good
Come
videos.
on.
Man,
Come on.
Yeah.
come on.
Roll Tide.
Yeah.
I like the guy from Red Arrow.
Yeah, he's cool. Got with the beard you're talking about. The
Yeah.
young
Yeah,
two kid.
he's a riot, that guy.
Kip Campbell.
I think he's from Virginia. Right? Virginia or the Carolinas or something? I think it's
I don't know.
Virginia.
Something like
Pretty
that.
sure
He's
it's
got
Virginia.
a
Did
very
you ever-
good show.
Did you ever see Stan Potts? He's an older guy. He gets all excited.
Yes.
And he's not like him.
Wow.
Listen, we were talking about the last time. They said, I said when you lose that shake, that adrenaline rush, that's when you just hang it up. Hunting don't become fun anymore. I mean, if I see a little deer or a big deer, I still get that shaky. Frank was with me a couple times. He gave me the old calm down.
Yeah.
As I'm doing stupid
Hey,
shit.
we have to see what we can do for the next podcast if we can come up with a picture of Captain Kangaroo throwing that spear. I'd like to see that. I don't know why.
I think we need Photoshop on that.
Yeah, we got to do something with that.
We can do that.
Maybe wearing a broccoli bikini or something. I don't know.
I think I got the right guy for that picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do something like that.
Unless we could have him pose for it.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Oh no, that's all I want to say. Oh no.
I mean, the original Captain Kangaroo dude, naturally, he's passed on. May he rest in peace. But we have the Captain Brockaloo. We could have him pose with a spear.
100%.
What about Captain Kangaroo with an axe?
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
Wow, that's a whole new look. Still
Is
looks
that
like the
Mr.
Rocky
Rogers?
mask.
Was that Mr. Rogers?
Yeah, it's Mr. Rogers. Yeah.
He wants to put it in his chest.
We're getting close. We're getting very close.
All right.
Trying to pull him in the closet.
We'll
Yeah,
get
right?
there.
You
Yeah.
know who's behind him in the closet? Gerard.
Yeah, he was still in the closet
Stop.
there.
Paul's
Yeah.
laughing.
Oh no.
Oh, no. Stop. He goes. Oh.
So we, I don't know if you guys saw the text I sent out earlier about, Lewis and I were talking about bourbon. So you got, what is it? I think it's May 2nd or May 7th, Kentucky Derby. So I know last year I was with Paul and Frank. We were up in Fawn Lake. That was when I think we were at that lovely establishment at the end of the road. We were hanging out there having some bourbon cocktails.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
Is that where we were?
Yeah, we were hanging out over
Yeah.
there. But Lewis and I were talking about a good bourbon, and he came up with. He said he likes Larceny, and I was telling a little history about Larceny. I don't know if you guys read the thing about it.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool with the guy Fitzgerald, who had the keys during Prohibition to the bourbon reserve or whatever, and he would go and take like jugs of bourbon for himself, and then he wound up getting arrested. He wound up serving some jail time, and then when he came out, he opened his own distillery, and that's where that Larceny.
Where the term larceny came from.
Yeah, it came from.
Wow. Cool. Interesting. It's an interesting story. Uh-oh, what did I just do?
Nothing. You're still there.
No, on my screen, I said a window came up because I hit the mouse and clicked on something. Even when I'm not trying to do something wrong, it happens. So, anyway, yeah, very interesting.
You know,
I'm already
so I
looking
thought that was
forward.
pretty cool.
All
I'm
four of
already
us
looking
going
forward.
to the pheasant shoot.
What's that?
Yeah.
All four going to the pheasant shoot.
Yeah, the 27th.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, plus another 14.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just making a thing.
Anybody who can't make it is actually behind the 8 ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, that should be fun as always. Should be very exciting.
I got, I think, 19 confirmed, and I got
Who's the 19th now?
10
'Cause I thought it was
deposits.
I thought it was 18. The original number you told me was 18, and you said, "Oh, I think you said it was 19 if Vincent came." When the last time?
Oh, Vincent's not going. I think he
Vincent
said
ain't
Sal was going to go, but then he changed his mind. He's not going
Yeah.
now.
No, he's not going. Hold on.
Isn't one of you guys bringing his son? Is that what's going to happen? One of you guys?
Well,
you,
one of my
my
friends.
brother is supposedly bringing his nephew.
Yeah.
I think he counted though.
Do you pay by the person or by the birds they put up?
Well,
Or both?
I guess it's kind of like by the birds, really.
It's by the birds. Yeah, the package I took was by the birds. So
and then the more
Right,
the
the
more
more
people that come,
guys-
the cheaper it is.
Right.
No,
Oh,
so
and you have to buy
so here's
more
the
birds.
question. For the I allotted it at 20 people. That's where I got the price that I got for everybody. Anybody over that, we have an option to either cut the price down a little bit, or I could buy more birds.
Right.
So that's and I need like by that Thursday. I got to let him know. That's the deadline to let him know if we want it.
It's 150 birds. Is that what it is now?
Yeah. I mean, we put up the same amount of birds last year. We had.
And it's all pheasant, or is it pheasant and chukka, or
all
something?
pheasant.
It's all
pheasant.
I think it's all
It's
pheasant.
all pheasant. Wow.
Yeah.
All pheasant.
Okay.
Yeah. So I felt it'll be a little easier to shoot pheasant. They don't move as fast as the
Bigger.
chukka and the small birds. And it's a
And
bigger
what is
target.
it? How many stations were there? 10 or 12? Or do you remember?
He has
That is
20.
a lot.
There's 24 stations is what he has.
Oh, okay.
We can do it at. He said that they normally do it with 20 stations is what they do, because you got a
Okay.
couple stations that are close together, but you can we can
Right.
skip over.
I remember us jumping one in between and going to
Yeah.
the next one. Right.
Yeah, so we have that. It's the option that we have and stuff like that. So
Right.
I had I'm trying to get you the list of what I got, and I tried to keep it very small and basic, just to the initial Bob Heineman crew. So I got Frankie, I got Paul, I got Lewis, I got Michael, I got Gerard's future brother-in-law. I got Pete, the gentleman Frank that we met at Traders, and his son's coming. I got Chris, I got Jack, I got my friend with his two younger sons. We got Kevin and a friend. I got Massimo, and then we had Sal as a maybe. Sal notified the other day that he's got work; he can't get off of work. So, but when I mentioned your brother Michael's got his nephew and I think Tex are coming. And then if Nick and Abby can get the time, they'll be up. If they can't get the time, then they won't be up. That would make it like another 2 more people. But I don't think, as from speaking to him last night, I don't think that's going to happen.
Now, someone had asked you about shooting clays. Is that included in that price, or is that additional?
That's included in that price. There's 25
shoot
clays.
around. Okay.
It's not sporting clays. They got that 5 stand, so you can
Right,
shoot
the 5 stand on the side there.
and that's with 20. It comes with 25 clays. Obviously, you got to supply your own ammo.
Right.
And
right.
that's that. So yeah, that comes with that little 5 stand they got there. So
That's a nice little place. You even do warm up or do a little shooting afterwards.
yeah, you like well, and if you guys noticed in the text message, I said you can do it before or after, whatever you guys want to do. So we'll make it a good day, and then the menu for that, I know Paul and I were talking, and if we can get Frankie to make some of the sausage and peppers would be good. I think Paul and Camilla are going to make some type of pasta. I'm going to do the boar fried rice like I did. I'm going to do, everything revolves back to food and a menu. I'm definitely
you got to jack it up to 300 a man with doing all this food.
Yeah. I tell you what, the way I got it down for the amount that I got, it with the food and everything, it worked out perfectly, and then I'm going to do the smoked raviolis. I'll make a bunch of them and stuff like that. And obviously we'll make a big pot of chili because that always goes.
Yep.
Definitely.
Good.
We'll have a
Did you
good
reach
time.
out to the guy for the hogs too?
I did not. Actually,
Do you want to go back? Do you want to go back, Paul?
I want to go back. I enjoyed the hog. I know it was pricey, but the meat was good.
Yeah, it wasn't
meat
too
was
bad.
good.
It was about $112 a pound.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe with the way prices gone up, it'll be more economical.
and that was before my gas.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely want to go back. I mean, I don't know if I need a whole hog. I definitely, you know, now it's just my wife and I in the house. I definitely would maybe do a half if somebody wanted to split a half with me. But I definitely want to go back. I'm down to, I think, 2 hams and some hot dogs. So I definitely can use.
We put a dent in it, but I got 3 of them because nobody else had a freezer, so they all gave theirs to me. So I wound up with the 3 of them. Vincent's Styles.
Sal don't have a freezer at the house. I mean, he owns a house.
A little freezer above the refrigerator. So all of them are at my house. And they would come use the smoker on Sunday, and we'd make the loins and everything we made here. Barbecue or do the smoker or whatever.
It's a good problem to have.
Yeah,
No, it was good. I'm not complaining, but it was a lot. 3 is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3's a lot. I mean,
That's what I'm
one
saying.
of those pigs, you know,
One's a lot.
One's a lot. You know, I mean, we put out a lot of meat. We really went at it, you know, up, you know, when we were up at the lake house over the summer, and we went through a lot of it. I think what I enjoyed the most, what everybody enjoyed, was the ham steaks. And then when Frankie made those ham kebabs on Memorial Day weekend,
were off the hook.
oh my God. And
That was criminal.
He brought them out like after everybody ate. That was like, you know, they were getting ready to serve like Italian ices and cake and stuff. And Frankie's like, hey, I just made these ham kebabs
Look what I
on a
got.
barbecue. Look what I got. You know, I don't think there was any left. I mean, he had a big pan of them.
They all went. They all
Yeah.
went. They were like dessert. They were delicious.
They were good. Well, listen, you did have pineapple on there, so
I had
you know.
pineapple, had maraschino cherries on there.
Nice. Sounds good.
Had,
Got
You use a sweet sauce?
I made a sauce.
he made like
Nice.
a teriyaki
I
sauce.
made
or
like a
something.
teriyaki with like a mixture of orange marmalade. I had like what's that? Hungarian barbecue sauce, and I mixed up all kinds of stuff. It was incredible.
It was good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I like that. That was very good.
Have you got ammo from
If you can see it, I gotta go back that way.
Walmart? Have you been able to get ammo for like you know
Yes.
for like the pheasant hunts and everything?
In fact,
goes
when
a
I was
picture of
there yesterday or the day before, they were pretty well stocked.
Oh, good.
For 12 gauge shells?
Yeah. I keep getting them as I go. I got no more room in my garage for them because I've been buying them every time they have them.
What's the
buying
price
them.
on them?
It's up the boxes, the Federals that sleeve of 400
Yeah.
rounds. They're $29
Wow.
For the whole 4 boxes?
for the 4 boxes.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's cheaper than going out and buying a case somewhere. Because what I'll do is I'll go buy
A case is
12 boxes.
$99 right now.
I'll get 12 boxes for 30, 60. For $90, I'll get 12
Oh,
boxes.
you get 2 more boxes. That's great.
You go buy a case right now with 10, you're only getting 10, and it's what costs you 110?
110, 107. Right, 99 plus
Yeah.
tax. You're right.
Well,
You're right.
For 90, I'm getting more than a case.
Without a doubt, it's a better deal.
Yeah.
The single boxes, the individual boxes of Winchester, I think they get an 8 and change for them
That's still good.
per box.
That's
And
still
then
good
they
because I
have the-
paid 14,
they got
15 over
federal-
here.
Federal 22s, they got a shitload of them there. Boxes of 325 high velocity for $21.
That's cheap too. That's very
Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah, I stockpiled them too. So
Yeah, the 22 is the only thing I don't need. I have over 10,000. I
they
got
have
plenty of
some 20
22.
gauge. They have some 20 gauge there.
20
on
gauge I
occasion-
can't find.
On occasion, you'll see 16 gauge. You'll see 28 gauge.
Yeah, 16 I have plenty of too. That I have plenty of. Slugs, birdshot.
20 I
Yeah,
can't
I got
find.
a load
Can't
of
find any
16.
20 down here.
20
They
I
had-
have. I don't have
they
a
had it
20. I
there.
have that
They got it
120,
there.
but I have about 5 boxes of 20 of trap loads.
Yeah, they
If
got
anybody could use them.
They had plenty of it there.
I don't really use 20 at all.
I have some 20, but I hardly ever use that over and under once in a while. I actually bought that for Christina to use. And
Oh, the TriStar.
Yeah, I used it once after that.
Didn't you buy a 410 over and under too? Was it you that bought the 410 over and under?
No, I don't own a 410. I never did.
I have 410 under and over.
I saw someone with 410 over and under. That's a nice gun.
Didn't you say you had a bunch of extra 410 ammo?
Yes,
Louis?
that's why I asked.
Give it to Andrew. He's got a 410.
I have, you know what I have? Those Remington Gold ones. They use like the high-end skeet ones. They're like $9-10 a box.
Yeah, he'll take them.
Where I got them, I don't know, but I have about 4 or 5 boxes of them.
I'd give them to Andrew. I'm just saying.
I called you. Remember I called you to ask if you had one that time.
Right, but I don't have one. So now you got to give them to your brother. I appreciate you asking me, but I don't own a 410.
Yeah, the only thing I had a bunch of 22 Magnum. I gave you some of them that time. You and the Utz guy, am I right? I gave him some of them.
I think you're thinking about somebody Utzer, because I don't have no 22 Magnums from you. You gave me some,
I gave you the birdshot ones.
24 Magnums.
I gave you the 22 Magnum birdshot.
Oh, that snake shot ones. They had the blue tip on them. Yes,
right.
Yes. You did give me some. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And somebody gave me them. I said, could you use these? I have no gun for these.
Yeah, I have that revolver, that 22 Magnum /22 LR. Yeah.
Yeah, I went through over a lot of stuff. I have a lot of stuff some stuff I don't have guns for, some stuff I do.
The Heritage. That's what that is.
I have the same one.
Yeah, it's a nice little gun.
A lot of fun. Yeah, single action, cowboy action.
I have a lot of 38 Special 357 Magnum too. I don't have that gun.
I don't have a 357 either, but your brother does. Give it to him.
Yes, I got about 4 or 5 boxes of that shit too.
Oh no.
Doesn't your son have a 357 Magnum?
He never uses it. He never uses nothing no more.
Which son?
Oh, Philip has one. That's right. I didn't think of that. Yeah, I'll see.
Oh, he's not going to use it.
Who?
When does he go shooting?
My nephew.
We're supposed to go next Monday. He goes
all the time.
Oh, does
he? Yeah, he got a really nice 357. He's got the
reverse barrel one, Frank. It's on the bottom of the cylinder.
It's called a Rhino. Is it a Chippewa or something like that? I got to look it up now.
Isn't that where President Clinton lives? Chappaqua?
No.
Ex-President Clinton, I should say.
I forgot the name of it, but he has one of them weird looking.
I always wanted to go into make a cigar and call it like the Lewinsky or the Chappaqua or something.
Here we go. Here he goes. Oh, here we go.
Oh no.
We're going, oh no. We're going way off the reservation now.
If you made a premium, a nice quality cigar.
There they are. Look, here he is.
Cigars, and you named it the Chappaqua or something like that. People wouldn't buy it just to have it.
There's Cousin Anthony.
What?
Oh no!
Philip.
Here's Philip.
There it goes. The
Chiappa Rhino.
Rhino. I like that gun. It's a nice gun.
Chiappa Rhino.
Yeah.
Sounds Italian. Sounds like Italian.
It's it's got a high vented rib on the top and barrels on the bottom. Takes a little something getting used to, but it's really nice. Yeah, I was at the range I belonged to. It was a guy there shooting one. Really nice gun.
It's a short trap gun.
It's a short trap.
It's Italian. It's Italian.
You see that? I knew it was Italian.
So there you go.
Italian.
You got 357. Give them to Philip.
So give them to Philip. There you go.
You know,
I got some 410. I got to give to you. I got a lot of shit. I got a lot of extra shit. I went over a lot of crap that I have.
It's not crap if somebody wants it. Right?
Yeah. Yep.
They said.
Oh, definitely. 410, I got a lot of 410. I didn't realize I had as much as I had.
Well, I don't know one. Give it to your brother.
Yeah, I got 2.
I still haven't heard you say yes yet.
Yeah.
I got them. What am I going to do? I can't use them.
I know you keep saying you got them. I got
it, Frank.
I know you got them.
Frank, I got a winning lotto ticket. You want it?
Yeah, I should have saved that one. My winning ticket that won nothing. I still want to cry about that.
Still need a semi-12. Look at this guy.
Who's that?
Winchester SX4, Jeff. Nice gun.
Who was that?
That was Jeff. Cable guy.
Oh,
Jeff.
He still needs a semi-automatic 12 gauge. Winchester SX4 or the A300, the Beretta.
I love my Beretta.
Yeah.
I love that gun. Oh, it's so forgiving on your shoulder.
Yeah. Well,
It's an inertia gun, right? It's It's not a gas gun. It's an inertia gun.
Gas.
It's a gas gun.
Gas gun.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a gas gun. But the way they have it configured, I mean, it doesn't hurt you at all. No. I mean, I'll go and I'll shoot 4 or 5 rounds, one after another over there at Skeet, and no problem at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not shooting high brass. I'm shooting low brass naturally, but
it's a 12, right?
Yeah, it's 12.
Yeah.
Did you have 2 of them at one time?
I love that.
Well, he won the one last year.
I gave the one I won. I gave it to Anthony.
Oh.
The one I won at the Boy Scout thing. That was an $1,100 gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the same as the one I had. That was the Sporting Clay edition.
Yeah, that was a wood gun.
Wooden? Is that wooden?
Yeah, it was a wood gun.
It was wood.
And
what I have is the black synthetic.
You got the black one. The one
I gave it to Anthony. Anthony loves it, and then he wanted an over and under. He went out and bought a nice Browning. In fact, he just shot it the other day. He bought a skeet thrower, the automatic one like we have.
Yeah.
You hook the battery up to it and everything.
Yep.
And he was out the other day with Kate's dad, and they just go they find a spot in the woods in Jersey, and they set up and they just start shooting.
Nice.
And he could get away with that being with a trooper, I guess.
Yeah. That's a big help.
Yeah, I would say.
We got, just to keep some mental dates, the disabled American veterans.
I've had mental dates before. Yeah. Louis, you did too.
Absolutely.
Louis, we've had mental dates in the past. Back in 1979, 80.
I think you're supposed to.
Cadillac? Absolutely.
A lot of mental dates. Good thing they don't know where I am now.
100%.
Keep talking like this on a podcast, they'll find you immediately.
Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong.
No.
They would have mental dates. I wasn't mental.
And you look different without the baloney hanging from your face.
Yeah. Without the piece of garlic hanging off.
Yeah.
Piece of garlic.
You got
garlic. I had the most beautiful, plump, juicy garlic stuffed olives before. Oh my God, they were good. They were so good.
Did you have them in a cocktail or you had them playing?
Oh no.
Oh no. That's good, but I'm afraid. Oh no.
He heard plump and he got scared. He sunk down in his seat.
Oh no. He goes.
But I got a couple dates.
Yeah, we're still going. Every time I see Ray, he's talking to me about going on that fishing trip.
All right. Yeah.
He's locked in.
We were thinking of going early this year too, right?
I don't care when we go. We got to get the same place to stay because that was perfect.
Absolutely.
Our own little porch there, right down the block. We walked to the bar, walked to the restaurants. It was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you right now, I got some conditions. You're gonna have to sign a contract. You cannot drive up Old Schoolhouse Road no more.
Oh, I'm not driving, so you can go wherever you want.
We gotta drive. There's no way we'll walk it.
Dude, I am
$1
not
a gallon for gas, and my truck getting 10 miles to the gallon. We're leaving my truck home.
I am not going up the road with the goats. I am not.
Oh, you're going up that road one way or another.
Oh, hell no. He's almost left me for dead up there.
Andrew.
Yeah. You had to. My friend.
Listen, them goats were talking to me, and we have video proof.
Yeah, I got to dig it out.
We have video proof. Yeah. That was great.
So, Lou, I did a stupid thing. Get out of the car and take a picture of the goat real close.
Oh, no.
I do the Elmer Fudd sneak right over, and I'm like, and I'm videoing, and
I'm gone.
Gone.
Oh, he left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, old man Kronk's running down the.
I think you changed that part of the story around a little bit. I'm pretty sure that he got out to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. He got out to urinate on the side of the road, and I left.
Me as a goat.
He had his winky in his hand when I pulled away from him. Yeah. Could I say winky? Well, I did. That's it.
Yeah, but I know you want to get that out. Let me get these out before we run out of time. I got May 12th is a Thursday night. Having a Friends of the NRA dinner at the Coral House. If anybody's interested.
Baldwin, New York.
We got July 9th, the Disabled American Veterans Clay Shoot up at 10 Mile Preserve, where we were last year. And September 16th is the Boy Scout clay shoot at Peconic River. It's on a Friday. So
What's
those
the
are
one
three
up,
things that we got.
The DAV, what was that one? What's the date?
That's
July
the 9th.
9th?
July 9th is a Saturday.
July 9th. Okay.
So we got that one going as of right now. And then I think there's another veterans one. I'm waiting for the guy to send me a flyer on it. So we'll put that out there.
You know, the DAV calendar, you're in one of the pictures.
Am I?
Yeah. I forgot what month it was, but you're in one of them. When they were giving this, I think it was the safety talk or whatever, or when we were standing outside.
Yeah.
You were in them beige shorts. You were up in behind the guy that was talking, on one of them guys.
Gotcha.
Mr. July? What is he?
He might be Mr. July. I don't know. I don't remember what month it is. I don't have the calendar in front of me right now.
Was that Winky picture?
Yeah, no, you didn't have to wink out at that point. Nah.
Was the goats in there too, Frank?
He had long sleeve shorts on, so the winky couldn't come out the bottom.
Oh God, it's a freaking rough crowd.
Yeah.
You know. Also, before we get out, I'd like to thank our sponsors. You know, Matthew's Custom Calls. Our cousin Matthew makes one of the finest custom calls. Turkey season's around the corner. So definitely hit him up, MatthewsCustomCalls.com, and put your order in. He makes a really nice cedar box custom call. I got a couple of them. I got some slate calls. Very easy to use and simple. Brings a lot of turkeys in. They talking sexy to the birds. Foul Cup Coffee Company, my two sons with their little coffee company. Their website should be live real soon. Blackhound Optics, thank you to Blackhound. When we had nobody, they were one of our sponsors. And I've been going through some emails, so we got a couple other sponsors coming up. Who's that, Lou?
So Field to the Fork.
A special shout out to the men and women of our armed forces.
Yes,
shout out to our men and women.
Absolutely.
And an extra special one to everybody over in Ukraine. Stay strong.
That's right. Stay strong. Stay. What is it? Stay frothy.
Stay the course.
Stay the course.
Listen, they're doing a great job so far. I just hope they continue.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they get some backing. I think that'll be a good thing.
Yeah.
You know. But those are the events we got. The fishing event. He said that the season opens for salmon in June. So, and the brown trout opens up as well. So.
Are you guys going to do the one you do up in Pennsylvania?
The trout derby?
Do what you do?
Yeah. Is that what you're going to do that?
I'd like to do the trout derby. You know, I mean, we did it in the fall last time.
Yeah, we got to see. I mean, it would be nice.
We got to see if they're opening up if they're renting
it's not
it out
only
like
that.
that.
I mean, we haven't done any fundraisers and everything. That's usually what pays for everything on that.
Yeah,
because we operate that. It for years it's been pretty much at a loss. A couple of years we kind of broke even, but it's very expensive. You know, we spent $1,000 on having the fish brought in and stocked, and then with all the food and this and that and the other thing. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
I think the last time we had it, we made some money. The way we did it,
we have to get that game dinner going and a couple of raffles up and running to bring some income.
Yeah.
So we could fund these projects and fund that thing. But yeah, we'd love to do it. We got to see if it's doable.
Anybody on the hunt for anything to raffle off?
You know, actually, Frank and I were talking about that the other night. We were talking about Frankie wanted to go with a little more of a higher end rifle.
Yeah, we want to go with some type of a high end hunting rifle instead of the average. You know, instead of selling a $5 ticket, boost it up a little bit, but give somebody a nice rifle, maybe like in the Weatherby something or this or that or whatever. And then we're talking about also a nice crossbow. One of the new compact design.
Yeah. They're really nice.
And we'll see. We're still working on it.
It's
still
a work in progress. Yeah.
And that's that.
Was that Tori Lou? Who was that? Was that
walking by. Tori walking by.
Yeah, nobody else got any type of dogs. So
yeah, I would love to get one, but I'm in and out too much. Wouldn't be fair to the dog.
It's a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, I've done it. I did it for many years. I just that if I want to pick up and decide to go on a cruise or something next week, what do I do?
You got to board the dog or put him in a kennel. I went to a wedding last weekend. I had to put the dog away.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't want to do that. So I'll wait till a time wherever I could devote my time to the dog, and then I'll get a dog, and then everywhere I go, it'll be in the front seat of the truck with me.
Well, yeah, people say anytime you want me to watch them, just let me know. Yeah, hey, I'm going away this weekend. Oh, this weekend. Yeah, all right. Hello, Canine Connection. Bringing them over. Click. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, you could always just leave them on a leash and hang them over a fence.
Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
That always works. No. Hey, Frankie.
Oh no.
It's the other Frankie.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is he listening from the Philippines?
How's he doing anyway? Where is he? In Guam or something?
For like 3 weeks in around July 4th. Right around July 4th.
No, I'm saying where is he now? Is he in Guam?
It's the Philippines.
Oh, that sounds the same to me. I don't know.
Well,
how's he doing? All right? Good? Everybody's
doing good?
Yeah, I speak to him. He's doing good. He just completed his house. Just moved into it.
All right, good. Tell him I said hi when you speak with him.
Absolutely will.
Good guy, Frank.
When he comes in, maybe we'll do a group trip to a Yankee game. We'll see.
Sounds good to me.
See, we'll get the Guido out of.
If they have a play, that should be a topic for next week.
Well, that's that. Yeah. Well, we'll see.
I
What's
think
going
we'd be
on
better
with
off doing a group trip to the Yankee AAA team in Scranton.
Might be right. You might be right.
Listen, we might be
better to go to the Bronx.
There you go, Frank. Here's the mission. Call John Barrett, get that guy with the boat, and we all charter a little boat. We go out fishing.
Yeah.
Listen,
absolutely.
You can do that with John's boat. John's almost completed with his captain's license. He's starting chartering this summer. With his
is he really?
His boat's not going to handle like 10 people.
I don't know about that. You see that last boat he got?
It's a nice sized boat, but you ain't taking 10 people out on that boat.
Oh, no, probably not. Who the hell would want to go out on a boat with 10 people anyway?
Yeah.
Well, he's got that guy. We could charter that little boat. Lewis's brother-in-law is always nice to take out when you take Frankie, because when the waves go up and down, he turns a lovely shade of green.
Oh, yeah. We had some fun with him fishing. We had some fun with him fishing. We got some good pictures of him fishing.
We could do it in a raft off East Rockaway,
going
around ships.
Greenpeace style?
Like Greenpeace style, yeah.
Actually, it was behind Pathmark in East Rockaway, and it was in a 9-foot aluminum John boat.
Yeah.
That exceeded the weight limit.
I made it work.
We made it work. We got tons of crabs. We really did.
What was that noise? The ship in.
Yeah. And then when we got out, when we hitchhiked, and the guy went to pick us up, we went, "Go ahead, Lou, get the car."
Oh God.
Yeah. We thought Louis was going to get raped.
We honestly didn't think you were coming back. That guy picked you up. He was too happy to pick you up in his little rape van. You got in that thing and drove off. We were like,
until Louis farted. Until Louis farted. Yeah. The guy said, "Yeah, take the van, go. Let me out."
Take the van, go.
We got 3 guys standing on the side of a freaking residential area with a boat in the middle of a neighborhood.
That ain't nothing. That ain't worse than me and Louis hitchhiking on 17 with rifles on.
Oh, with rifles, yeah. And the milk trucks drove up and then drove away.
We saw guns and kept going. Yeah, that was good. I think we were 17, 18?
Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, my mother's Grand Prix. I was a 77 Grand Prix.
Suitcases and guns walking in 3 feet of snow.
Yep. In the middle of a blizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something.
Oh, that was some trip. Oh, we had a lot of fun like that back then.
We had a lot of fun like that these days too. We just have a lot of fun in general.
Hey, I might need somebody to take a road trip with me soon. I was looking at these cars that I'm thinking about buying. Well, not cars. I was looking at different cars. I'm going to buy one.
You still looking at the Model A?
They're outside of Houston in Texas, so I would have to go there, take a trip, and make sure it's what I want. No, actually, I was looking at like 63, 64, and 65 convertible Falcons and Fairlanes. But they're all from either California, New Mexico.
There's no run on them down there. Arizona.
No rust, no ride. Yeah. Beautiful cars. So
yep. Everywhere else, they're like basket cases. You got to really rip them apart.
With a nice flathead V8 in it, yank that motor out, put a stroker in it or something with a blower. So, yeah, I want to do something silly like that soon, very soon.
Well, let's go. Get the trailer, Fill it up and let's move. We'll go.
Sounds
Take a road
good.
trip.
No, I would probably have it shipped. I don't think I'm making that ride with a trailer and pulling it back. It would cost me $500,000 just in gas.
Oh, by today's standards, gas is crazy.
If it cost me $1,000, you just have it shipped, I'll do that.
What's the fun in that?
Yeah, I know. But, if I ask somebody to come with me and we're taking my truck, my trailer, and I can't ask you to pay for gas, it's coming out of my pocket. That's why I'm thinking about having it shipped.
Oh, well, your options.
It might be
We'll
cheaper.
see.
So
So, are you
that's
going to
that.
fly out there to go look at it?
I was thinking about it.
Well, that could also
I got to
be a
pick
fun
one
trip.
out first, so I got to see what I'm doing. I did see some nice roadsters out there too. Nice 32 Ford roadsters and a couple of things like that. I've seen a couple of nice Model A's. So we'll see.
You want something partially built, or you want to?
I was looking at both actually. Most of the ones out there I've seen are already pretty much done. But there was a couple of them where I could still put my edge on it, put my stink on it.
Gotcha.
As far as suspension and putting some kind of crazy motor in it. But but the bodies were all nice. The paint was all nice on most of them. So
Yeah, that part of the country, you definitely get a lot of better quality stuff
yeah.
because of the weather. No salt on the roads.
Oh yeah, they're all nice. Yeah, that truck I have, the one that Andrew found for me, that's a California truck.
Is that a California truck?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ran the numbers and everything. Yeah, it's from California. That's why it did, it was such in shape, the metal on that thing. Oh, plus they used heavier gauge steel back in the day. But there was no rot on that truck at all. No rust to this day. I mean, it's still solid. So
Had a lot of potential.
yeah.
That was a good barn find.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
All right, gentlemen, we're running an hour and 20 minutes. So
I'm done. Stick a fork in me.
yeah, till our next podcast. Where next time I got a couple of guys that we're gonna try to have on as guests. Talk about some bird hunting and stuff like that. So I got a couple of emails out. A couple of people did respond. I'm just working on their schedule. So hopefully by next podcast we'll have a couple guest speakers on there talking about some things that are going out in the universe that we don't do. Other types of hunting. It'll be interesting to see what other people do.
There you go.
And
Awesome.
that's it.
Very
All
good.
right, gentlemen.
Good night.
Peace, love,
All right.
the gap.
Be safe. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right.
Okay. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
If tomorrow all things are gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American. Well, at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the ones who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend us till today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.